right before you left, we lost Bill Russell.
The great Bill Russell.
We didn't get to talk about it. Since his passing, they've retired the number 6 in the NBA. So players that are still wearing it can still wear it, but no new players will be allowed to wear the number 6.
See, I don't like that. The players that are wearing 6 now, find another number. There's plenty of other, and then number 1, I don't like when we're in this place where this is a part of giving people their flowers while they're alive. And I understand we've named the MVP, the All-Star game, or is it the NBA championship trophy?
No, it's the isn't it the
Finals.
league MVP? Finals MVP.
Finals MVP trophy after. But I think another way we could have given him his flowers while he was alive, you could have retired that number while he was living. You really could have retired that number. And I'm not, it's no beef, but sometimes I feel as though we don't want to retire numbers until the person is gone. But that's another part of giving somebody their flowers while they're here.
Yes. I totally agree with that. But I am a little conflicted with this. And, every time I say something on this podcast lately, been a lot of clickbait. They take my words and twist it. But you think about Dr. J here now. Mm-hmm. What number did Dr. J wear?
He was 6.
Number 6,
he was
right?
6.
Yeah.
One of the greatest guys to play this game.
Mm-hmm.
I know his numbers retired in Philly.
Right.
So how does that work with that? It's a lot of good guys out there wore 6. Do they just say, oh, it's already retired, we're not going to worry about it, we move on? I think about this year. LeBron's going to change numbers because I that's one guy I know would change the number.
Well, he's already 20. He already had changed back, didn't he?
Yeah, he went from 23 back to 6.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he was wearing number 6, he would have changed because he respects the icons that come before him. Not like a lot of these guys don't even know who the icons are. Yeah. And that's what kind of, I'm glad that the NBA is doing this. I know we say give the flowers when they're here, but sometimes now that we say, oh, we're gonna give it to Bill Russell, I bet you it's about 20 guys in the league like, who the hell is Bill Russell? What did he do? Oh, he just got championship, right? But they don't know the activist part of him, the humanitarian part of him. Right. The things that when you had the chance to sit down and talk to him, and he talks about how he walked out of a commercial because he found out a girl who was an extra in the commercial was making more than him, and its commercial was for him, about him, but the little girl that was an extra, little white girl was an extra, was making more than. It's like there's little things like that these guys, they so caught up on their images, they don't take the time to walk up to these vets and sit down and just, have a conversation. You got no place to go. You can save that 10 to 20 minutes. You're going to go get on your Instagram or, social media and post some stuff. Talk to these vets because they have a lot of knowledge and a lot of people, a lot of, influence on people that you might need to know. So I'm saddened that he's gone, but I'm so happy that every time I got a chance to meet Bill Russell, I sat down and he allowed me to talk to him and have a conversation because he was just a great individual.
And another thing, that I'm glad happened, and I believe he was there to be able to witness it as well, is when they got all the players together for the 75 greatest players of all time, and everybody was able to see one another who hadn't seen each other in so long. And you have greats among greats, giving other greats their props. And, you can see the level of hierarchy when it came to people seeing Mike, people seeing Kareem, people seeing Bill, even though those other guys are great in their own right, people always, they know amongst the 75 greatest, there's a hierarchy and there's people that you got to go see and pay your respects to. And Bill Russell was one of those people.
You talk about hierarchy and you talk about greats in sports. I've only seen 2 greats that when they walk in the room, every freaking athlete runs towards them. Well, used to. That was Muhammad Ali and Hank Aaron.
Oh, man.
And I remember the first time I seen Hank Aaron, I felt like a kid. I'm trying to get over there just to say, oh my goodness, I just wanted to see you in person and say hello. And he had, we talk about Bill Russell's laugh and smile, but Hank, his smile was infectious too. He had a great smile too. And they're like, you should have seen when people all the athletes just lining up in a line just to say, greet him and meet him and talk to him. So, it's certain greats like that their numbers are retired throughout sports.
Mm-hmm.
And I think another great like that was Walter Payton. I got to meet him before he passed. And, there's certain, all-stars, greats, the upper echelon, Mount Rushmore individuals that you have the opportunity to meet. And that's one thing I will say about being a professional athlete and being a champion. that it opens the doors to meet all your childhood heroes, man. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, Bill Russell's the third player in all of professional sports, in any sport, to have his number retired in league wide. The others are Jackie Robinson, number 42. No one will ever wear it in Major League Baseball again. And number 99 in the NHL, Wayne Gretzky. No one will ever wear that again. But Bill Russell, only the third player in all of pro sports to have his number retired across the board.
Well deserved.